confirmed number of coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County comes to 1,014,662. The confirmed number of deaths reaches 13,848. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 5,418, with total confirmed deaths at 118. We anticipate those numbers to change as the county updates its last 24-hour operating period. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Leslie Robbins. It's 4 p.m. on Monday, January 18th. Los Angeles County becomes the first in the U.S. to report more than 1 million coronavirus cases. Saturday's data of more than 14,000 new cases took the case count over 1 million for the county, now bringing the state's total to over 3 million. According to LA County's Public Health Director, Dr. Barbara Ferrer, as many as 1 in 3 residents have been infected since the pandemic began last year. Ferrer said this week that officials would consider tightening restrictions for businesses, schools, and even youth leagues if the current winter surge continues to escalate. County health officials say the current COVID-19 surge, which started in November shortly after loosening restrictions on businesses and in-person gatherings, have increased by 1,000% and have disproportionately affected the Latino community. Experts have said high density and multi-generational living in LA's hardest hit neighborhoods are the many risk factors driving the surge, along with the large essential workforce that must report to work in person rather than having the option of working from home. California's death toll also passes 33,000 now, with 669 deaths reported on Saturday and 432 deaths reported on Sunday, 2 of the highest single-day counts since the pandemic. Los Angeles County is gearing up to open 5 super sites to distribute the COVID-19 vaccine this week. Officials say the new sites will be available to vaccinate 4,000 people per day at each location. The county hopes to complete 500,000 additional vaccinations by the end of the month. Locations include the Fairplex in Pomona, the Forum in Inglewood, Cal State University in Northridge, LA County Office of Education in Downey, and Six Flags Magic Mountain in Valencia. Dodger Stadium, which already transitioned last week from a COVID testing site to distribution center, will have the capacity to administer 12,000 vaccines per day once it is fully operational. Along with the 6 vaccination super sites, LA County is establishing 75 additional smaller vaccination centers. Los Angeles is considered the epicenter for the COVID-19 breakout, accounting for nearly 40% of California's virus-related deaths and nearly 1/3 of the state's reported cases. Another coronavirus variant different from the strain first detected in the United Kingdom is beginning to surface more frequently across California. The L452R variant was identified in 12 California counties, including Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, San Bernardino, and San Diego counties. According to the California Department of Public Health, this new variant has been seen here in the U.S. since November. Health officials say it's still too soon to know if this will spread more rapidly than others. Officials say by continuing to wear face masks, washing hands often, physically distancing, and reducing gatherings with people outside of their immediate households, these measures will help to slow the spread of the virus. California health officials are recommending a temporary pause on the distribution of a particular lot of Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine due to a recent concern of an allergic reaction. More than 330,000 doses of this particular lot were distributed to 287 healthcare providers across the state earlier this month, and one particular community vaccination clinic reported up to 10 allergic reactions to the vaccine within 24 hours of receiving it. State officials say that's an unusually high number, as the expected rate of reaction to similar vaccines is normally 1 in 100,000. California's epidemiologist, Dr. Erica Pan, says out of an abundance of caution, she is recommending pausing the use of Lot 41L 20A of the vaccine, as officials from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, along with the Food and Drug Administration and Moderna, complete their investigation. As the coronavirus surge pushes LA County healthcare facilities to the limit, another huge burden has been placed on funeral homes and crematoriums, as the death rate is now double what it was before the pandemic. In response, the South Coast Air Quality Management District issued an emergency order lifting environmental limits on the number of cremations that can be performed every month. Officials hope this will help deal with the backlog of bodies waiting to be removed and cremated. The 10-day exemption was granted following requests from the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner Coroner and the County Department of Public Health. LA County reported 13,848 deaths since the start of the pandemic 10 months ago, including an additional 108 deaths reported on Sunday. Funeral homes and cemeteries have reported having to turn families away due to the high demand in the number of funerals they are conducting. Rose Hills Memorial Park and Mortuary in Whittier, which is the nation's largest cemetery, says they are having a difficult time handling the demand. The 2,500-acre cemetery has seen its daily call volume double, and burial process is now taking at least a month, when normally it would take 5 to 7 days. 10 months since the start of the pandemic, with no plans to reopen the local theme park anytime soon, Disneyland announced plans to refund annual pass holders and ending its popular program. While Disneyland is sunsetting the current annual pass program, officials say they are in the works for developing new membership offerings for the future that will deliver choices, flexibility, and value. For nearly 40 years, the annual passport program has offered fans an exclusive pass to enter the park and take part in special programs with its membership perks. According to Disney officials, refunds will be initiated in the next several days to those who qualify. In the meantime, pass holders who have had annual passports active since March 14th will still get applicable discounts, at least until new membership options are announced, which includes discounts at certain stores and eateries in the downtown Disney district, along with Buena Vista Street in Disney's California Adventure. According to the resort's website, beginning today through February 25th, those annual pass holders will also receive 30% off on select merchandise. Under California's reopening plan, larger theme parks like Disneyland and Disneyland Resort would not be able to welcome back guests until their county is in the yellow, less restrictive tier. Travelers headed abroad visiting the United Kingdom will have to abide by new travel restrictions beginning today. All those entering will need to present a negative COVID-19 test and quarantine for 10 days following their arrival. This comes after the country enacted a ban on travel from all of South America as well as Portugal after the new strain of the virus in Brazil surfaced. According to the World Health Organization, a new variant of COVID began circulating in southeastern England as early as September and is estimated that the new strain could be up to 70% more contagious. Prime Minister Boris Johnson says travelers may face substantial fines for refusing to comply, as enforcement both at the border and in the country will be increased. Well, with just 2 days to go until Vice President-elect Kamala Harris is sworn in, the California senator officially resigned her seat today. Harris shared a 2.5-minute video today thanking Californians for their support during her time in the Senate. This now clears the way for Governor Gavin Newsom to appoint fellow Democrat Alex Padilla, who currently serves as the Secretary of State to serve the final 2 years of Harris's term. While Harris was only the second black female senator, Padilla will be the first Latino senator from the Golden State, where about 40% of the residents are Hispanic. The Senate is not scheduled to reconvene until tomorrow. A popular frozen snack is being recalled. Nestle's pepperoni Hot Pockets are being pulled as they may contain pieces of glass and hard plastic. According to officials at the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service, the company recalled the 12-count garlic buttery crust pepperoni pizza value packs because they could be contaminated with extraneous materials. In Nestle's news release, the affected Hot Pockets, which were distributed across the U.S. and Puerto Rico, could pose a choking or laceration risk. Officials say the product should be thrown away. The recall only affects the frozen Hot Pockets produced from November 13th through November 16th, 2020. The package has a best before February 2022 label. El Camino College Small Business Development Center is offering a 2-part free seminar to help local restaurants and municipalities impacted by the pandemic. The webinar, titled How Your Restaurant Can Recover from COVID Session 1, takes place tomorrow from 10 to 11:30 a.m., so be sure to mark your calendar. Local government officials and restaurant industry experts shared their ideas on strategies for food businesses, offering real-world solutions for anyone working on COVID-19 recovery efforts. This includes city staff, political leaders, chambers of commerce, and business owners. For operators, state-of-the-art best practices in safety and accountability programs for food, patrons, and staff will be shared, as well as analyzing operations effectiveness, menu efficiency, and profitability. Session 2 will take place a week later on January 26th. You can go online to register. Go to southbaysbdc.org. The city is now accepting applications for the Torrance Hometown Heroes Military Banner Recognition Program. This program honors the community's men and women in uniform who are currently serving in the armed forces, veterans who have served in the past, or veterans of the past who are now deceased. The program, which started in 2012, recognizes Torrance residents who are members of the United States Armed Forces and their family members. The fee per banner is $250. To be eligible, honorees must be military personnel from Torrance or an immediate family member to a Torrance resident, or must have graduated from a high school in Torrance. Banners will be displayed from May through July in conjunction with the annual Armed Forces Day Parade and celebration in mid-May. The 2021 application period closes on February 5th. Well, before we go at the end of each program, we like to share stories from our community. Feel-good pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. The city of Torrance kicks off a citywide celebration today called Torrance Serves. Coinciding with Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service, this campaign was designed to celebrate the service leaders of the past and present, as well as empower the community to bring volunteers together for service projects that honor the spirit of giving, public service, and volunteerism. This year's goal is to reach 150,000 pledged community service hours to be completed in 2021. Now, to participate, you can pledge service hours online, then add a Facebook profile frame to show your support, then encourage others to participate in the social media campaign, and finally, engage with the campaign offline. If you have a great volunteer initiative you'd like to share, email Torrance Serves at torranceca.gov. What a great way to celebrate the legacy of Dr. King, who once said, quote, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" The city encourages everyone to take part in the Torrance Serves campaign to show how this community truly cares for one another. Well, that is our update for COVID-19 today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow as Rhiannon Chutanich brings you the latest. Please be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies. Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
How prepared is your family if a wildfire shows up at your doorstep, or a flood, or an earthquake? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan now. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
Let's go.
you'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Make a plan today.